Bible. This week, our Bible verse is found in Philippians 2:4. Can you say Philippians? Wow, Philippians is a big word. Let's see if we can read our Bible verse. Philippians 2:4. Each of you should look not only to your own interest, but also to the interests of others. Now, this means that I shouldn't just be thinking about what I want to do or what I'm doing, even if it's important. I also need to be thinking about the interests of others or what other people are wanting or what they're trying to do. Let's see, what animal do you think that we can think about to help us remember to think about other people's interests besides ourselves? I have a special friend to show us this week. What is this? It's a baby penguin. Yes. You see, Mr. Penguin? Now, this is just a baby penguin, isn't it? But did you know that penguins are very good about thinking about others' interests instead of their own? They don't just think about what's good for them. They think about what's good for everyone in the family. So let's see. You see our penguin? Well, you can sit right here, Mr. Penguin. And we're going to learn about the penguins and what they have to do with us. Are you ready, boys and girls? Let's see. So emperor penguins live in a climate where temperatures can be very, very cold, like negative 100 degrees cold. That's freezing cold. They live all the way down in the South Pole. I know, we don't even live down there in Antarctica. That's people can't even live there without having to have a whole lot of coats and jackets and tents and special machines to make heat and a whole lot of things to keep us warm, right? But penguins live there naturally. That's where God made them live. Well, let's see. Even though a penguin has a thick layer of fat all around them, it helps keep them warm, these extreme temperatures can be life-threatening. That means that they could die if they were left out there in the cold all by themselves. That wouldn't be good, would it? But you know what they do so that they can stay warm? They huddle up really close to each other. They huddle really close to each other and they walk like right next to each other in a big group. So all the penguins are like this, all together. And they get almost hundreds of penguins, all of the penguins in the whole family. And they bunch up in a big bundle to keep each other warm. And the larger penguins, this is cool, the big penguins, the grown-up penguins, go on the outside of the big bundle, the big circle. The larger penguins take turns being on the outside, so they're the ones that get the wind. Do you think that they like getting the wind and the cold? No, but they are taking care of the little penguins, right? So they're taking care of the little penguins. And the larger penguins take turns being on the outside of the huddle, and they can stand the cold wind, and they protect the smaller, younger, or weaker penguins. See, the Bible tells us that we are supposed to care for each other, and we are supposed to help each other, and we're not just supposed to say, I'm cold, I want to be in the middle. We're supposed to say, how can we help somebody else, right? So sometimes we want to only take care of ourselves and not worry about other people. But God wants his family to be like the penguins. Every penguin works to keep the others warm and to help the rest of the family stay alive, right? So the stronger penguins take care of the weaker penguins. Do you think it should be the same for us? Yes, we are part of God's family. And the stronger believers, or the people that know who Jesus is, we're supposed to take care of the others. And your brother and sister, if they're discouraged or sad, we're supposed to say, how can we help you? Or if somebody else wants something and that's the only thing, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. We shouldn't just be worried about what we need to do. We should say, how can we help you with what you're doing too? See, God wants us to stick together and to look out for each other's interests. He wants us to help each other, and he expects the stronger ones to help the weaker ones. In God's family, we don't think to only care for ourselves. We think about others, and we take care of one another, right? Like in our Bible verse, Philippians 2:4. Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. Great job, boys and girls.